to my channel. Happy weekend. I hope you're all doing really well. Today I have my stocking filler gift guide, and if you missed them, I have already uploaded my gift guide for her and for him with loads more ideas. I also have previous years because I tend to do this annually. I also have my coffee in hand with my big, it's like massive, this mug from B&M. These are this year as well, if you did want them, these little initial mugs. Good stocking filler gift idea. There we go, that's the first gift idea. I was going to say anything that I can. Obviously stocking fillers are kind of more budgety things that might not be able to I might not be able to link for you that are online to purchase, but if they are, anything that is, I will leave it linked in the description box below. Otherwise, sit back, relax, grab a drink, get comfy, and let's begin. I'll try and do this in price order from like low to high as well. So we're going to start with things that are under £5. I have to start, as I always do with all of my stocking filler gift guides that I've done in the past, with a scratch card. And yes, we will scratch this off at the end. We will see if we're a winner. Again, you can suit your budget from £1 upwards. This one's a £3 Christmas cracker edition. So stay tuned for the end of this video to see if we're a winner. I saw these in M&S the other day, so I thought I would grab these to include as good little stocking filler gift ideas for the people in your life that like chewing gum. This is chewing gum with a twist because they are actually vitamin infused. So you've got a vitamin boosted gum in different flavours. They have another one as well. This one's immune support with B6, B12 and C. This one is the relaxed one, which is blackcurrant and apple with vitamins B3, B5 and B6, and these are about £1.50. A recent discovery of mine is Pure Soul, which is a shop in Manchester. I think they've got several shops, but it is a bit like a Space NK or a Sephora, but with Korean skincare brands. And they have loads of, near the checkouts, they have loads of, like basically a wall of sheet masks where they start from about £2, £2 to £3 each. So they're really reasonably priced, and they're just something a little bit different to your regular sort of Garnier sheet mask. And also I've tried a lot of these out already. These are repurchases because I have loved them so much. They also do these, which I really like, these little pimple patches, spot covers, which I tend to pop on at night and sleep in. So yeah, Pure Soul, but any kind of sheet mask. Got a couple of TikTok purchases within today's video, and this is one of them. Comes in a set of 2, and it is these key rings, and they replace essentially where you would need a £1 coin. You can simply put this in where you would have the £1, and the kind of keys just sort of sits on the outside of your trolley. So it's something that is always on you and more accessible than having to remember to take a £1 coin with you. And these are a couple of pounds, so again, perfect for cracker fillers. If you're doing DIY crackers, stocking fillers, most of these are that kind of thing, like small miniature budget things like this. This next one can kind of suit whatever budget you're going for, and that is like some kind of a gift card, whether it be for their favourite cafe, like Gails. I would love a Gails one, just putting that out there. Also Five Guys is another favourite of mine. I have 2 gift vouchers here for myself and Tom. They very kindly sent over these vouchers from Five Guys for us to try their new cinnamon bun milkshake. Cannot wait to try that. Following on nicely from that, some kind of a coupon book. You could do a DIY version with materials you've already got around the house and make it free. You could do, I don't know, a little voucher for date night on me, or breakfast in bed, movie night, home cooked meal, or massage, whatever it is, more of a romantic touch like that. I saw these in Sainsbury's and I thought they would slot very nicely into a stocking, and it is these chocolate stirrers. Obviously there's loads of different options for chocolate stirrers, hot chocolates, stuff like that. I've got a few snacks in here. I feel like a stocking for me growing up always had lots of treats in as well. I had to include these. These were £2 for a set of 2. A favourite little shop of mine, Sostrene, is local to me in Altrincham, but also they've got one in city centre. I think they've moved to the Arndale, unless they're keeping both open, I'm not sure. But anyway, at £2.58 I saw these little cup huggers, which are so cute, little gingerbread men, and obviously as you can tell, you slot it onto your cup. So a very inexpensive way to bulk out a stocking, and I just think they're so cute. They're actually sugar coated as well. A new flavour of these instant coffees from Costa, the Barista Creations Gingerbread Latte, need I say more. 6 sachets in these, which you could even split up and again pop within DIY crackers, or as like individual sachets in different people's stockings. These were £2.50 from Sainsbury's. Did you watch Squid Games and did you love it? Because if you did, and if your family did especially, a fun little family game you could turn this into. A little Squid Games cookie set. It comes with the tin and the different shapes that you can create your own cookies, like bake them and see if you like the sugar cookies that they do. I have seen kits that you can buy them. I think Costco sold them for a bit, or I'll try and link an alternative online where you can buy the cookie already made. Gets a bit more expensive doing that because depending on how many you buy, whereas you could just create endless amounts with this kit. But I thought I would show you this at about £2.50 this one was. This one was £4 and it's from a brand called Devonwick that do loads, and I mean loads, of different seasonal scented cleaning products. This is their carpet freshener, which is like, it's powder form so you can sprinkle it over and hoover up. But this one is, it says handmade by our small team in Plymouth. You leave it down for a few minutes and you simply vacuum it up. And this one is in the scent Santa's Cookies. Sounds amazing. Relive the cherished Christmas Eve tradition with this heartwarming fragrance. But honestly, they have so many different Christmassy scents. And how cute is their branding? I love that. £4 that one. Popcorn Shed have brought out a new flavour for the season, as they always do with their seasonal flavours. And this one sounds a bit of me. Cinnamon roll. Sounds so delicious. Spiced cinnamon caramel gourmet popcorn. These are about £4.50. I got this one from John Lewis. A little tin of Posh crisps. These ones are from Truffle Hunter. White truffle crisps with lobster flavouring. Very posh and fancy, and the fact that it comes in like a little tin as well. Just something a little bit different to just popping in, you know, like a packet of any old crisps, to have like posh crisps. These ones are £5. And of course I couldn't leave the dogs without a treat either. Obviously we love Tails.com treats, and that's like the everyday treat that we give to Barney, but I found this brand called Ruffingtons that do posh gourmet treats. So for birthdays or Christmas stockings, I just thought these were brilliant. So I mean, they look good enough, like I want to eat them. It's Barney's birthday coming up, so I thought these could be his little birthday edition treats. These are anywhere from around the £5 mark, but we've got, oh my god, look how delicious these honestly look. These biscuit paws, they're like cream filled biscuits. Honestly, don't they look good enough to eat? Like for humans. This is canine cupcakes, little mini cupcakes in yogurt pots. And then this one is dog donuts. Carrot sprinkled coated donut and yogurt coated chia seed sprinkles donut. He is gonna love them. I've also seen that Grind is starting to bring out seasonal coffee. They brought out pumpkin spice coffee pods in autumn, or like the start of autumn, and then also these. So this is just their craft instant decaf coffee, which I'm a decaf drinker, and again, that's just something a little bit nicer than just your regular cheaper decaf instant coffee. But then they also do these Bailey's coffee pods. So if you've got an espresso machine or a coffee pod machine that fits those, how perfect are they? And they're around the £5 mark. Other kind of like teas and coffee additions that you could include, I've spotted these are now out in Sainsbury's, the toffee nut latte from Starbucks, either in pods or in instant sachets. And then these, which I picked up in Sostrene Grena, which are, oh, they just sound amazing, but they also look really nice. They had more options for festive teas as well, but this one is Tales by the Fireside, cardamom and orange, £2.86, and similar price. There's no price label on this one, but this one is herbal tea candy cane winter tea. So I'm thinking more, yeah, it's got peppermint in it, and I love a peppermint tea in the morning, so I thought that throughout December every morning having a little candy cane peppermint tea. How pretty is this packaging? L'Occitane do a key, they call it, where you essentially have it on a tube, the end of a tube, to release, make sure you've released all your toothpaste or hand cream, whatever it is. And they're about £6, so again, a good stocking filler. Even if it were to go alongside a mini hand cream, and speaking of mini beauty products, Lush do some really nice miniatures, like travel size products that again would be perfect for within a stocking. I'm a puzzler, if you didn't already know. I love a good puzzle book, and this is the Christmas Puzzle Annual, and these are £7.99, and they're just a simple puzzle book, but all Christmas and festive themed. I always like to have these when I'm going away, one of these little books and annuals, but I also like at Christmas time to have sat out on the like the footstool in front of the sofa, to have a TV Radio Times Christmas guide, but then also one of these, Call Me Grandma, but It's just me, okay? It's what I love. I saw these in John Lewis at £7 and I thought I would grab one for the festive season. They are little shot glasses with these little charms on. So they've got gingerbread ones, these candy cane. I think they've got Christmas tree ones as well. They're £7, but they're a bit like the Anthropology ones that also, I think they might do shot glasses as well, you know, but they typically do the tumbler with the little icons. So if you're doing any drinking games as well at Christmas, just have a festive shot glass, I think is really fun. I also think a nice pot of matches or box of matches. Garden centres do some really nice festive and like all year round designs that are like really posh and fancy. I know Daylesford do one as well. I think they're a bit more expensive, around £12. The standard garden centre ones are about £8. But again, for someone that loves candles and burning candles, to have a nice box of matches that could be set out is a really nice idea. I also saw in M&S they do drawer centres at £8 to, or like you could get drawer liners, that kind of thing, where you can scent your drawers or your cupboards, your wardrobe. For a bookworm, you can get clip-on reading lights, which are great for if you are someone that likes to read in bed, or buying for someone that likes to read in bed. And they are also about £8. Also at £8 is these, which are little bag. I got in the past a Selfridges bag. Selfridges do a little mini bag of chocolate truffles, but also Fortnum and Masons do. And you can repurpose and reuse these as little decorations, tree decorations, because they do sell handbags like this, Fortnum bags or Selfridges bags, as Christmas decorations. But yeah, with this one you get the chocolates and the decoration in one, and it's only £8, which is a lot cheaper than a Fortnum. I think my Fortnum hamper, I've got a little hamper as a tree decoration, I think that was about £20, which is silly. John Lewis are back with the Fill Your Own Quality Street, and I got the looking inside, I love the fact that you can fill your own with like all just one flavour. I've gone for 2 flavours. I've got all of the green triangle on this end, and you can see at the back there all of the orange ones. They're the orange crisp. They are our favourites in this household. They have also brought out their own flavour this year. I think they've done it in the past where they've brought out a flavour exclusive to John Lewis, but this year it's a surprise flavour. They haven't told you what it is, so I thought we could try it. When I was filling up my cracker, which these crackers are £8, but you can get the tins for more, £12 maybe, I'm not sure. And when I was filling these up, the lady next to me who was also filling some up, she says, I've tried that one already because I've already bought a tin. And it's pineapple, she thinks. It is in dark chocolate, which is not giving me hope. And it is a cream. Oh wow, that is 100% pineapple. That's obviously pineapple, which I'm glad I got to try, but I'm also glad that I didn't stock up on loads of that flavour, especially with the dark chocolate as well. Dark chocolate, the pineapple, the cream, it's not my favourite. The other two are quite hard, like more praline, so yeah, that's more my favourite quality street. What's your favourite quality street? Let me know. These retail for £10, well it says £10.99, but they are the little pocket Bibles that you can get. And I've shown this one before, one that we've already had. It's called the Dog Lovers Pocket Bible, but they also do a variety of other ones. So they've got, so I suppose depending on who you're buying for, they've got a wine lovers one, they've got a golf one, the golf pocket Bible. What else have they got? An allotment one. So again, a selection of different ones to choose from, and at £10, and they're quite small, a nice little stocking filler. I'm going to pop these ones in Tom's stocking because he likes, it's probably a bit TMI, but a toothpick. And we have some toothpicks in the kitchen downstairs that are just like standard toothpicks. But how fun are these? They're from the brand Pick'em, and they do these flavoured toothpicks. Were they on Dragon's Den, or is that me making that up? I feel like I might have seen them on Dragon's Den. Anyway, I decided to get the like a variety pack, but you can just buy them as individuals or like packs of 3 or whatever. But this pack comes with Coca-Cola, Macho Mint, Mango Madness, Wild Watermelon, Sassy Strawberry, and Pleasing Peach. So the prices range from like £13 to £20 depending on how many you get and what flavours you get. But if you were to buy the kit like this, again, that's something that you could split up and divvy into different stockings or gift bags if you do little Christmas gifts, table gifts. Actually, as a table gift, that would be a really nice idea because you'd be able to use it after you've eaten. I've seen these in Selfridges and the packaging is beautiful. And the team at Williamson Tea very kindly reached out to me me and offered to send me one of their new Christmas teas, which is so kind of them. They actually sent it in a gift set like this, but these are what I've seen before. Like, how pretty is this packaging? For a tea lover, that is gorgeous. And like I said, they've got loads of different flavours, a few different options for festive flavours as well. I think this is just the standard Christmas tea flavour. And they also sent it with a little mug and also some festive chocolate and orange biscuits to go with. They are $12.99. I love a hand sanitizer, and I think as a stocking filler it's fab, but I particularly like the Touchland ones that I picked up from America. But I have seen that they now sell them on Revolve, so you can get them in the UK. This one is the citrusy one, I think, citrus grove scented. This one's going to go straight in my car because the other one that's in my car has now ran out. The Touchland ones are a bit more expensive, a bit more premium. They smell fab and they just have like a really fine mist. I love them. Anyway, they're £14. I think they were cheaper in America though when I got them from Sephora out there. These are so funny. Okay, I got a set of 3 with different photos on, but I'll show you this one because I'm going to pop this one in Tom's stocking. Freshenify do these air fresheners for your car, like a car air freshener, which I always throw a car air freshener in as a stocking filler idea. But these are so funny because you can choose the scent that you want and also the photo. So I sent this photo of Barney so Tom can have that just hanging in his car, seeing Barney as he's driving. I just thought they were funny. You could even print off like some, you know, really out people and print off some like ugly shots. Not ugly, but you know, funny faces. I got 3 for $14.99. Again, a kind of novelty gift with this one for especially in a stocking as it is coal. But it's Christmas coal and it's from Fortnum & Mason, so it's £15 and it is like a honeycomb. So it's honeycomb dipped in smooth milk chocolate and covered in black sherbet. So it looks like coal, but it's essentially, I'm imagining what it will probably be like a crunchy texture. And it's quite a big box as well for £15. Not so much a stocking filler. I suppose you could put one of these in a stocking, but I like to get these every year from Hotel Chocolat, which have individual chocolates in. I personally actually have them on my tree. Well, in the past I have anyway. But also as table place settings, as little mini crackers aside your bigger cracker. They make for a lovely little after dinner chocolate treat. Aside from Hotel Chocolat, another option is Lent, and they do these cute little teddy bears which you can use as hanging decorations on your tree. Also these mini Santas. These are great actually because they come on these little boxes that you can, there's a tear mark in between each one, and also you can write someone's name. So again, as table place settings, you could maybe use these. Aesop, they do some beautiful toiletry products that I love, but they also do poo drops, which I think I have mentioned in a previous stocking filler gift guide. I can't remember if I have or not, but I thought I would mention it again as a funny idea. Obviously that brand in itself is a bit more expensive, so they're about £30, but I found a cheaper option on Amazon that I have loved using. I mean, it's that full, so we've used quite a few. You only use a few drops, and I don't obviously use this for what it says on the tin necessarily. That is how you're meant to use it. You're meant to use it before doing that so that it kind of gathers the scent and makes the room fill with this scent rather than stinky scent. However, this in itself, I often will, in our downstairs loo, say if we've got guests coming over, just pop a few pipettes, drops within the sink and the toilet, and it smells incredible. This one's in herbal pine. I found online a San Paulo burner, like wood burner, which I thought it's a nice alternative to someone that maybe particularly likes wax melts or candles in the house, home fragrance in general. It's a nicer addition, like a different way of gifting something like that. And again, you can suit your budget, but the ones that I've seen were around the £25 plus, and they are quite small, so good as a main gift, but also as a stocking filler too. A funny little novelty gift, nasal strips for snorers. But not only for snorers, these are also really good to open your airways for if you're a runner. So if you're buying for someone that snores or is a runner, they might be offended, but hey ho, apparently they work really well. I got this 2-pack. You can get them on Amazon, either both in gold, both in silver, or one of each, which is what I've done. And they are little pen clips. So if you can see, one side is a clip that attaches to a journal or a diary or a notebook, and then the other side it's like a stretchy like coiled ring that you can pop a pen or pencil in. So small enough, again, for if you're doing DIY crackers, these are small enough to fit in those, and they were just a couple of pounds. This one's a bit more of a premium stocking filler. It could definitely be like a main gift because it is more expensive, I would say, than what you would typically find in a stocking. However, it's one of those practical tech type purchases that I just thought would suit better in this video that I had to show you, because they're essentially these selfie view screens. So for, especially for a tech lover, content creator type person that likes to do videos and stuff, the back camera on your phone is better quality than the front. So, but obviously you can't see what's in shot, what's in focus, what's recording. However, if you attach the selfie screen to the back of your phone, then you can use this back camera. Say if I'm recording something now, I can use that back camera and I can see exactly what it's recording, rather than having to record on that one and see what's recording and it not be as good quality. I think these were about £30. Some of you may know that myself and Tom, we've been playing golf. Well, Tom especially has been playing a lot more golf. I play the odd occasion for fun, but I saw these which are like personalised golf tees, which I thought I would get and show you. And I've just put Tommy's golf tees, and then also the tees themselves have his name on, which is just a fun little, in a tin, good little stocking filler for a golf lover. And as that sums up my gift guide, it's about time now that we scratch off the Christmas cracker scratch card. I have this little key which I picked up from that shop Sostrene as well. This one was £1.94. Especially if you've got kids, you could have this as like a little Santa's magical key and do some kind of DIY with it. But I actually just picked it up for a Christmas tree decoration. I'm going to use this magic key. Let's see if it is magic, and let's scratch off and see if we're a winner. In a game, match 2 crackers to win a prize. It's not looking promising. We are not a winner. Oh, bonus game. Find a lottery thing to win a prize. Not so magic after all. No win today, but worth it for the thrill. Not that I recommend gambling, guys, but you know. That is everything. I hope you guys have enjoyed my gift guide week. If you did miss my other videos, I'll be sure to link them in the description box below. Make sure to check them out, or if you want to check out previous years. Any other suggestions as well that you might have as good gift ideas, by all means feel free to share in the comments below. Thumbs up if you did enjoy the gift guides. Stay tuned for my next videos by subscribing with that notification bell on, and I will be including lots more gift ideas here and there within the next coming weeks. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you all very, very soon in my next video. Bye guys.